right, 99.9 Punk World Radio FM. You guys already know what time it is. Right here, we are live, and this is an international broadcast from Canada all the way out to Norway. We got a phenomenal Norwegian-based band. We got Skanimals right here, live on the radio. Guys, how are you doing tonight?
A bit tired, a bit sick, but yeah, we're doing okay.
Mixed feelings,
Well-
but good.
Well, I gotta say, thank you guys so much for a bit of your time. I do know it's super late out there. If you don't mind me asking, what time is it? I believe it's 2 a.m. out there in Norway.
Something like that.
Something like that. Sounds right. Yeah.
Well, I will definitely not keep you guys too long, and I'll just dive right into this interview. That way, we're not wasting any time, so we can get you guys off the dreamland. But I got to take you back to the beginning of the Skanimals, and I have to ask, man, like, what actually launched this band? How did you guys meet and come together to form this amazing, super talented Norway-based trio?
Well, it started, I guess, with me going to a rock festival in Belgium, Rock Werchter, it's called, and I saw the Interrupters play live. So my girlfriend, she asked me, "Why don't you play in a cool band like that?" So I said, "Yeah, I guess I have to impress you." So I started a ska punk band. My mate here is on my volleyball team. So he said, I play the trumpets for some random reason. So I said, yeah, I'm starting a ska punk band. So you have to join that.
Yeah.
And this guy, I played with him in a Motley Crue tribute band. So we knew each other.
I never thought I was going to be able to use my trumpet skills to be in a band or in a punk band nonetheless. So that was quite crazy.
That's right.
And when you said a Motley Crue tribute band, I have to ask, because obviously, you know, two out of three of you guys were in a Motley Crue tribute band. Obviously,
Wow.
Motley Crue, you know, rock and roll, classic rock, if you want to consider that. But I have to ask, man, what actually made you guys decide to jump from, you know, Motley Crue style music to ska punk?
Chaotic brain over here. I think.
That's quite brain, yeah.
Yeah, and also I thought ska punk, that's a fun genre for bassists. So if you play bass, that it's more to do when you play ska punk than if you play Motley Crue. So I like that a lot. It was a bit challenging, but it's fun, all fun, and more happy.
Yeah, interesting, upbeat, and yeah, happy.
Happy beats.
Sounds right.
Sad lyrics, upbeat and happy kind of vibe, but yeah, sad lyrics.
And one last question I have. Personally, I'm a Motley Crue fan. I love all kinds of music. What is one song when you were in the Motley Crue tribute band that you guys actually like to perform? Like, what was your favorite Crue song?
What's yours? I think it's On With The Show for me.
Yes.
For me, I would say Live Wire or something like that, I think.
Yeah, first album.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I love "Too Young," "Too Young for Love," and I gotta say, "Don't Go Away, Mad, Just Go Away." I gotta say that's another great song. Kind of a big fu to the broad he was dating, but I mean, it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
You don't play that?
No, we don't play Don't Go Away, Mad.
Oh.
We haven't gotten around to it, at least.
Talked about it, I think.
Yeah, we talked about it. Just gotta learn it.
Maybe this is a sign to get into the mix.
Probably.
To the line.
But going back to the ska punk side of things. So at the end of the day, people came here to listen about punk rock conversations. I mean, I guess I totally took it to the Motley Crue side of things. That was for me, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back to regularly scheduled programming. I have to ask, like, how did you guys actually come up with the name Skanimals?
Well, that's also me, I guess. Well, I don't know, really. It's like a word play, you know, and we behave like animals, so Skanimals. Scandinavian animals, you know.
Yeah, Scandinavian was one of the
One of the factors of the name, yeah.
And I got to say, it's definitely definitely a catchy name, but also really great way you guys did that with the wordplay as well. Obviously, animals, ska punk. I mean, it blends. It sounds great, man.
Yeah, it makes it easy to make covers and art and stuff as well. It's a good theme an easy theme to work with. So we'll see when we go live as well if we can do something with it.
Yeah, and talking about punks, we are actually releasing our new album this year. So that's also quite a fun pun.
Fun pun, yeah.
Fun, yeah.
Unleash the Skanimals.
Unleash the
That's what
Skanimals,
it's
yeah,
called,
yeah.
and it's out 27th of December if everything goes according to plan. That is.
Yeah. And it's important to note that because of all the different backgrounds we have in with music and stuff, that it's not pure ska in any way or form. We have some songs that are quite pure ska,
straight edge ska.
but we also have quite a few that are not so straightforward ska. So yeah, it's
More
an
punk
interesting album with different genres and different inspiration.
Yeah, different kind of yeah.
Yeah.
And also, February 16th of 2024, you guys actually released your single titled BOT. I was wondering if you can actually tell us a bit more about this amazing single, man, because this is actually one of my favorites of your releases.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear that all the time.
Yeah.
It was a really quick, really fast project.
It was.
It was the first time we met, actually.
Yeah, it was.
So you started on the song before I arrived, right?
Yeah,
Days before.
I kind of arranged the song and everything. So when he came around, he recorded the vocals just right away for the song, and the lyrics has been written by a great friend of mine, Tore Ottershagen, actually. So we kind of lent, is it?
We hit it off right away, and he was great with coming up with the vocal melody.
Yeah.
So
because the plan was for me to play trumpet, right? Not to do the vocals. So that was just a fun side thing.
Yeah.
Just tried it out, and it seemed to work out. And yeah, we borrowed some lyrics, and everything just worked together quite nicely.
So Birk over here, he plays lead trumpet and lead vocals.
And mouth harp.
Yeah, that too.
And one song I have to get into. I'm not trying to make this all about singles, but this one song also came with a very creative animated music video. The song's called Alpha. I was wondering if we can actually just dig in to the music video for a few moments, and then just ask what inspired that music video, and of course, how did you guys actually put that together? Like, who actually helped you design this phenomenal animation for this video?
Oh, it's this guy called Super Even. He has his own Instagram account. So he's quite a young guy, and I just asked him, is this something you'd be interested in, making a music video for us? We don't have a lot of money, but we can give you some. And he was like, sure. I dare say we underpaid him. But so I asked him for like Looney Tunes kind of crazy thing in a jungle with a little monkey who wants to be an alpha monkey fighting off gorillas with a trumpet, and he delivered just that.
Yeah, and he was quite inspired, as we could see from his previous work, from cartoons that we grew up with and stuff. So it worked out really well. It fits us very, very well.
Yeah.
So very happy with that one. And it's worth it to know that we are trying to be very active on the social media. We're trying to reach out to people. We're trying to cooperate with talented people if we can. So that's also one of the things we are trying to do better than, or do great.
Yeah. Achieve or something.
Achieve for the moment, but we're trying to implement as much talent as we can from as many places as we can.
Yeah.
So.
And also, as well, for the individuals here in Canada that never experienced the music scene out there in Norway, I was wondering if you can actually tell us a bit more about the punk rock community, and of course, how big is the fan base out there overseas in Norway?
I think the punk rock scene is bigger than the ska punk scene, for sure. It's not a ska punk scene at all in Norway, I would say.
Well, we have a little bit in the north, I've heard.
Yeah.
There are some communities, but
Way up north.
Yeah, way up north and spread out. But there are some. But most people have not heard about ska, I think.
But the underground punk rock scene is quite good in Oslo, where we're staying right now. But I haven't heard of great Norwegian punk rock bands. Have you?
We have a band called Backstreet Girls.
Yeah, and
those are...
maybe Kvelertak is considered the punk rock. I don't know about the punk rock metal kind of thing.
Yeah, it's mostly metal that we are.
So it's quite the underground scene, but not what you call it, main stage material.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't think we are exporting a lot of punk.
No, we aren't.
No,
No.
not that I'm aware
We
of.
gotta change that.
Yeah, trying to change that.
Hey, you know what? And it all starts right here with this interview, because like you guys are right now, you guys are sliding virtually into Canada. So right now, this can actually change it. So I mean, we got to put Norway on the map for punk rock. We have to do so.
Fuck yeah.
It's so cool that we reached out. Although the time zones make it a bit tricky, it's so nice of you to reach out and make this happen.
You just don't go to sleep like I did.
Yeah, like you did. We tried to
I
sleep
mean,
a little bit.
I'll try my. If one of you guys fall asleep, I'll try my best just to yell in the microphone, be like, "Wake up!"
Is the sound okay? I don't think we can do much, but the sound is okay for you.
Oh, this it sounds great. I mean, we have no complaints. We have a lot of viewership right now. No one's complaining in the comments, so I'm pretty sure they can hear you guys good as well. So.
Hi everyone.
Sitting there in the kitchen with just a phone, so could be worse, could be better.
Yeah.
But also as well, since the Skanimals actually emerged into the music industry, you guys released 4 amazing singles. August 30th, you guys released your most recent one. As you mentioned, there's a brand new album actually currently in the works that's slated to be released next month in December. Obviously, the album's not released yet, but for the Skanimal fans, I have to ask, man, like, what can our listeners actually expect from this up-and-coming album? And will there actually be any hard copies available, like vinyl, CD, or cassettes, available of your guys' very first full-length record?
I think everyone should listen to it.
Everyone should listen to it.
Especially your mom.
She will. No, but what you can expect from the album, it's an experimental album we are trying to figure out our sound, I guess.
Yeah.
So we have quite a good mix of these more straightforward ska songs, and we have a bit more some songs leaning more into the heavy genre, and we have some swingy tunes, just like we have had in one of our previous songs and stuff. So it's a good mix of everything.
Yeah.
And it's a good way to see where we are trying to end up, I think.
Yeah, we don't even know if we're getting hard copies. We haven't discussed it, so.
No, but we are. One of our songs is ending up on a vinyl in Norway, on a
Collector's edition, something. Yeah.
With other artists.
Yeah. So we'll see if that works out well. Maybe we'll try it with our own music and album.
That's our latest one. Keisersnitt also appears on the album, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. So all of the songs that are already out will also be on the album.
It will.
We can say that much, but then we have
11 tracks.
11 tracks, yeah. So quite a few new songs as well.
And how did you guys actually land on that compilation? Did the record label just reach out to you guys and want to place a song, or did you guys have to go through a submission process?
I actually talked to them because they're a record label that distributes punk rock in general. So I contacted them to see what we could do, and they really enjoyed our songs. So they asked us if they could use this Keisersnitt on their upcoming collaboration album. So that was it.
Yeah, and it's a most straightforward punk song, and it's Norwegian, so it makes sense that they chose that one. But
it's called Punk in Norge, which means punk in Norway. So it fits that it's the Norwegian one.
Well, hopefully they offer you guys a record deal as well, man. Because if they like what they hear song-wise, man, they should be offering contracts to you guys, man, and distributing this brand new album all across the globe. That's just my opinion. I mean, if you like it, you might as well sign it, right?
Would be really cool. We have seen that the ska community is larger outside of Norway, so our music has been received very well there.
Yeah.
Yes, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, to the ones we have reached out to, which is quite a few. They seem to enjoy it, so that's very nice to hear.
They played some in Canada, I hear.
Yeah, in Canada. Yeah. So
we've actually been playing it on here on 99.9 FM as well. So it's been spinning nonstop since you guys emailed us the song, and it's been getting amazing reviews as well.
Oh, really?
That's great to hear.
But I have to ask, guys, aside from like, you know, the brand new album that's coming out next month, what is next for the Skanimals? Like, is there anything we actually happen to miss during this interview? Anything else you guys still want to touch on, talk about, or promote? Well, we still got you here live on the radio station tonight, or should I say this morning for you guys out there in Norway?
Yeah.
Well, we have to play live at some point.
Speaking of live,
Yes.
We don't have a drummer yet, actually. He has done the drums as well. So we're looking for a drummer. So if someone in Canada wants to move over,
Overseas.
it's just overseas, you guys. So
yeah,
we like Canada.
a coffee sofa here that they can live on for quite some time. But no, we are working quite hard to find a drummer, and hopefully other members as well that can play other brass instruments and stuff live.
Trombone and stuff like that.
Yeah, so that's something we are looking into right now.
But also we're quite looking forward to making new songs because we have much material lined up there for
So many ideas.
yeah. Some covers maybe.
Yeah, covers.
And we-
yeah.
And we also have a fan question here as well from an individual named Gwen. Well, literally, she watches every single interview. One of the biggest supporters of 99.9 says, "Hi, y'all. Keep up the great work. At some point, will you all come to Canada?"
Of course.
Yeah, we're looking into
Yeah.
festivals and stuff everywhere. So once we have a live band to play with, of course.
If it was up to us, we would be there already. So
Yeah.
And then we also got Paul Duck Tucker saying he used to tour with a ska punk band back in the day. In Norwegian ska punk band, my apologies. I got to emphasize on the Norwegian.
really,
Well, yeah, that's so cool.
Awesome.
Pick it up.
But I got to say, guys, before we actually part ways here tonight, obviously I know how to follow you guys on social media. But for the individuals down here in Canada that might just be discovering you guys tonight, how can we go about following you guys across all social media platforms if we're not already doing so? That way we can stay updated on all this amazing stuff you guys currently got going on. And of course, this brand new album slated to be released next month.
Unleash the Skanimals.
Skanimals official, is that it on Instagram? That's the
That's
most
right.
important one. That's the one we're using a lot. We also have TikTok, which we haven't used in a while. So that's our bad. And Facebook, Skanimals, just Skanimals.
Yeah, and YouTube as well. If you want to see
Yeah.
the music video, which we recommend, and we would support the artist as much as we can. So go watch it if you haven't.
The music video is so good that I think if we achieve something with this band, they will come back and look at this video, which we barely paid for, and that would be something. Yeah, have you checked out that Skanimals video? But
Yeah.
YouTube and Instagram, most important,
Instagram, yeah, we will be releasing a lot of content,
and of
more
course
now.
Spotify and all that jazz.
And I got to say, first and foremost, guys, thank you so much for staying up super late on your end to do this interview and just chat with 99.9 FM. It was such an honor chatting with you three. Hopefully down the line we can make this happen again sometime soon, but next time it will be very earlier on for you guys, not late at night. But again, guys, thank you so much. Hopefully we'll talk again soon, but for
Thank
now,
you,
have
thank
yourselves
you.
a phenomenal morning out there in Norway.
Thanks for having us on.
Thanks for having us.